definitely just sprayed the back of the plastic then. It's a new day, the sun is shining, and that can only mean one thing. And no, that doesn't mean going on a bike ride, as much as I would love to. It means spraying the parts of the Benelli that I've been putting off for weeks and weeks and weeks. So this is a stage that we're at. That's not had anything done to it. That's not had anything done to it. This has had a little bit done to it. So I need to get the rust off and the old paint. So this one shouldn't take too much longer because the paint is gotten off. Paint is off. So this one is just looking a bit manky and horrible. And so is that. There's quite a lot of corrosion there. So, tools I'll be using. The drill of death, because if you catch your fingers with that, that's the worst thing you can ever do. Some wire brushes, just some hand ones, some wet and dry, and a hair clip for my hair, which wasn't supposed to be there, but that's fine. So I will take you with it and we'll hopefully get this done and sprayed today. We should, it's not going to take that long. So enjoy. No, I haven't got any proper gloves, any like the plastic ones, so we are just going to be using some motocross gloves today. Hair up. Sat on a pad because no one wants a soggy bottom. And it's go time. You can come out, Tallulah. You can come out. I hate doing this. This is like the worst thing in the world. So look how quick that's done that little bit. Doesn't take long. Just says it's going to take me all day. Gosh dang it. Starting to lose a will to live with it, to be honest. That's about done. That's about as much as I'm doing on it. Just these two little bits. So the reason I'm not doing it perfect is it's a 125. It's a 125. It's getting sold. It's probably going to get absolutely thrashed. So I just want it to be presentable enough to be sold. And then that's good enough for me. Because as soon as we get the Benelli sold, I can buy another bike. So I'm sort of in a bit of a rush now to get it done because I'm sick of waiting. Take that out. Probably not going to spray past this part. So shall we take that off? Yeah, I'll take that apart. BRB. I don't know what size this is. It's going to be a lucky dip. Smaller than that. 10. Oh. Of course it's both 10s. 1 and 11 work? No. Do I have 2 10s? I have a socket. Right. I've just taken off the wrong bloody bit. Of course I have. It's one of them days, isn't it? Right, where's that? Where's the nut just gone? Oh, it's stuck in there. Right, that's still got movement. Right, let's do the right one. What an idiot. Thread all those back in. And then we can just do this bit. Let's change my drill battery already. I'm the definition of fashion. So I've just taken the lever off the mirror because I don't want to accidentally massacre that. I'm just seeing. Ah, okay. That's alright. So basically that cover was just hitting just above the knuckle there. Obviously I need to get that bit off. It was just covering it. So that's alright. So we all know prep work is key, and the prep work on this is pretty poor, but I've genuinely lost the will to live. So I've got most of the paint off. What I'll do is I'll just use a bit of a treatment on it just to get the rest of the rust off, just give it a good clean, and then I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to paint it. It's not going to turn out amazing, but we move, and yeah, that's that. Like when I was doing my jigsaw, I just respray on that and stripped all the parts, it was done to perfection. But I don't have the time nor the energy to be doing that. I want this bike done, sold. Let's get the next one. So yeah, give it a clean and let's crack a lack in painting. Alright, so that's all sanded as much as I can be bothered. So we're going to go in with this suspicious looking liquid and just take off any of the dust, anything like that. Let's give it all a wipe over. Yeah. And then we're just going to go straight in and paint. Woo! Well, I'm going to need to take bits off, but obviously put some cardboard down so it's not spraying directly onto the floor. Though I will miss, no doubt. Some more dust coming off this. I'll go straight in and spray this, and then whilst the first sort of coat's doing its thing, drying, I'll prep the other pieces. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I haven't done that bit, have I? Did I do that bit? Yeah, I have done this bit. Okay. So, spray paint. This is what I use on all my metal parts. It's an etch primer. It's really good on metal. Has a bit of a better adhesion than other primers. So a super light coat to start with. There we go, that will do for now. Let's get some tape. So masking tape, I normally use a thinner one, but this is all I've got at the minute. And we'll just tape off the bits that we don't want to have paint on, obviously. So I'm just going to block this end off completely, because I'll probably just go in with a bit of a paintbrush on this, just because it is quite intricate. It's probably just going to be easier doing it like that. It's a cotton wool. And then this one, I'll probably spray this in 2 parts because it has got that sleeve. So if we do the bottom part first, and then that can slot down into place. Do that bit. So if I just tape this up and hold it out of the way. And then there's some pins which we want covered. Don't want to be spraying those. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Get them out of the way. So same again, just a bit of a tickle coat. You know what, I'll take that bit up as well, seeing as I've just splattered it. I didn't think my aim would be so bad, but when you're rushing, right, that'll do. So I've got going with a proper coat now. Shoes. So I know it doesn't look like it, but I am a spray queen. Like, I can get the most perfect finish. I mean, it probably won't be on this because my prep's that poor, but... Right, leave that to dry, and then on to the next coat. Coat number 2. Look at the state of me. Do you know, I am like dressed like a homeless person sometimes. It's because I have like my ultra scruffs that I don't mind getting absolutely clasted, and that's this. Wait for it to dry, rinse and repeat. The biggest thing with spraying is patience, and that's what I don't have today. So next in, I'm going with a high build primer. So normally if you use the etch primer, you'd go in with another primer anyway, just like a normal primer. I'm using the high build just to fill in a little bit of the imperfections a bit. It is a different colour, but it doesn't matter. Just where we've got a bit of the uneven, this will just smooth it off a bit. You can go straight on metal with this. It is for metal. But we all have our way of doing things and our process. This one. Whoa. Once again, please wear gloves and protective face mask. I always say my videos are not a how-to, how not to. They're a how not to. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean that you should. I'm just flooding this a little bit just to fill in the imperfections a bit. So I don't go all over with this, it is just where sort of needs it the most for me. Right. And what we'll do is we'll let them dry more or less completely now. And then flip it over, rinse and repeat without the rinsing. So all the layers are done, both sides. So we're going to go in with a mist coat in the black. So this is satin, can you see me? Satin black paint. So normally what you'd do is just do a mist coat and then just sand it back. And sand your primer. But ain't nobody got time for that. Definitely just sprayed the back of the plastic then. Right, so we'll let that dry. Oh, I'll put a bit more of a mist coat on. Right, so now we'll let that dry and then we'll go in with a proper coat. So this is all the back. So these are the parts. This side of the parts is what's facing the ground. So these are like the bottom. So what we'll do is once I've done this coat, I'll leave them to dry in this position overnight. So dry properly. Give it a light sand. Flip it over. Do the other side. Actually, no, what we'll do is do this coat, let it dry properly overnight, flip it over in the morning, give it another spray, the other side, that the bottom side that you can't see, and then let that dry, and then we'll give it sand. See if there's any bits that need touching up, which shouldn't be, and then go in with a top coat like a lacquer. But I don't want to be moving these and flipping them over because they're still gonna, if I flip it over now, it's gonna adhere to the cardboard, which I really don't want. So unfortunately, people, we're gonna have a part 2. Oh no. But it'll be, will I do something else with a part 2? We'll see. Right. There's nothing visible. That's still grey on the top. So like I just said, what we'll do is we'll sign off here, let these dry overnight, and then I'll have to do a part 2 tomorrow, which I apologise for. I don't normally do part 1s and 2s. I find them really annoying. But this is going to have to be a part 2 because this isn't going to be dry before the sun sets. And it's getting a bit cold, could do with getting them inside. So yeah, like I said, this is not how to, this is how not to. We've been warned. And as always, thank you for watching, taking time out of your important lives to watch my absolute nonsense, usually on 2 wheels, but anything bike related. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, all the paint. Like, comment, subscribe, and hype. And I shall see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogtober. And spoiler, finish these parts. Bye bye.